Hey everybody, I'm working on a Colorado bluegill tonight, and I just want to show you a little bit of a technique I use to get the bluegill stripes. Of course, bluegill have the characteristic double stripes on them. Colorado bluegill tend to follow this color pattern of a light blue with a darker green and black. And the stripes are a little bit scaly looking. So I'm going to add that with a mesh mask, and then I'm going to use my homemade stencil here to make the stripes. So I'll show you how I do it. We start right behind the gill plate and then line up about where my clamp is here. And we'll go just down to the bottom of the comb and just controlled spray, light controlled spray, facing slightly downward. We can go pretty dark because the mask of the netting is going to lighten them quite a bit once you take it off. It might not look that way now, but once you see them dry, if you stick around that long, you'll see what I'm talking about. So on to the next one. So I usually do 2 at a time, and I use a little bit of a stand here, obviously, to help guide or hold it steady while I spray. So I got a little overspray there. I'll come back and fix that in a little bit. But actually, a little black on the fin isn't going to hurt because they are kind of a blackish green on the fin. So we'll go ahead and give that a quick dry. I don't want to blow dry everything away. And then repeat on the other side. So we'll just flip our lures to the other side here. If I could set my gun down. I can't. Okay. We'll go ahead and flip this to the other side real quick. I'm not sure how well you can see this. Some of it looks a little spotty and weird because I use this masking to do the green as well. So it's not actually those colors underneath. You're just seeing what I sprayed on the netting when it was on there in a different position. So I'll go ahead and do this side now, go right behind the gill plate, and then I'm going to paint the lines right above where my clamp is. Again, getting a little bit where the fin placement isn't a big deal because the fin's kind of a blackish green anyways. So you kind of see how that looks at the end. And then we'll continue that onto the next side, next lure here. And then I'll dry them up and I'll show you guys what it looks like on the lure afterwards. This is my first time actually doing this bluegill stripe pattern with this stencil that I came up with all by myself. So you are witnessing an experiment as we speak. So we shall see, right? All right, let me give it a quick dry here. Bear with me. I want to make sure these are dry. Before I take off the netting, I want to make sure it's dry, because otherwise you could smear the paint and then it won't look so pretty anymore. So let's see what we got. Aha! So now you have the characteristic double stripe of the bluegill, and you can kind of see, let me take away the lamp, what the colors look like here. So you've got your blue right on the bottom and along the gill. So check the store out for the finished product, probably in a few days, and thanks for watching.